Australia, the Australian, Mick Moretti! And their opponents, weighed in at 8 space pounds from the Nebula Emission Spiral, the Ace of Space, BHK, and the Moon Man, Yuma RockNES Monsters!
Thank you, Melissa Santos. Christian Cole, Loudon Noxious. And a tag team match that's highly anticipated, Loudon, on this evening here.
It's the tag team match I never knew I wanted to see this much.
Is Mick Moretti making his debut tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting character here.
And he teams up with Dan Barry, who's a detective, certified, badge, got everything.
He's a detective, and Mick Moretti looks like a combination between Damian Demento and Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Love it. And on the other side, you got BHK and Yuma.
Oh, I knew they were here because their spaceship's been parked out back all day.
Yuma, known as the Moon Man. And these two dudes are here tonight at Bar Wrestling to do one thing, and that's to protect the galaxy.
Yeah, Big Hunky Kev came to the ring in his Cobra Commander mask tonight.
Actually, really dug that mask.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
The Moon Man, the one they call Yuma. In the ring with Mick Moretti. This is definitely his bar wrestling debut because I would remember him.
Yeah, you've been at every show.
I would remember him.
Yeah. And he's a memorable looking fellow. Standard collar and elbow lockup in the middle of the ring. And
he looks like he might be able to repair their spaceship if anything were to happen to him.
And Yuma regretfully waits there for that shoulder tackle and ultimately takes the punishment from Moretti. Moretti goes over the top. Yuma slides under the rope, and he gives him the weasel. Yuma's really feisty. He's very elusive. Yuma, a former championship wrestler from Hollywood Heritage champion. And of course,
an intergalactic cop.
Yes, most importantly. As Yuma now getting tied in the ropes by Mick Moretti, and Moretti has a plan here, and it's to trip Yuma straight down onto his face, and it was successful.
Oh, that was unorthodox. I thought he was going to give him a headbutt, and he went right for the nose.
Oh, big European uppercut from the ground as Yuma looked out and peered out at his opponent, and now Mick Moretti showing athleticism and comes right back over.
Very unorthodox style here from the Australian.
And now Dan Barry comes in, untagged.
Dan Barry, he's something else.
And barely a 2 count there, and referee Nick Banana losing control as now we see some tag team cohesion between these two men.
Now, last night, Christian, we saw Dan Barry get body slammed right on the stage.
We sure did. We also saw him dive twice.
We did. We saw Big Brody King just give him this huge body slam, and he went right on the stage. I mean, Dan Barry was hurting. He was hurting last night.
Dan Barry was super impressive last night. As Bar Wrestling runs 2 shows 2 nights in a row, once in downtown LA and now here at our home in Baldwin Park, where it all started a little over a year and a half ago.
You got to pace yourself when you have 2 shows in a row like that.
BHK wants to hit that handshake, a little intergalactic.
An intergalactic cop to a terrestrial cop.
Yes. A little police love. Blue lives matter to both of these men.
But is the magnetic force too much? There it is.
Great sign of sportsmanship in any galaxy. Oh, look at that. And now some gamesmanship as Dan Barry gets that side headlock right into a snapmare.
Don't give your back to Dan Barry. He will take advantage.
BHK showing some frustration as he allowed that to happen.
Very brash as he walks right into the enemy corner.
What do we know about the RockNES Monsters? We know that apparently they're suggesting that vermin was never really a thing, that they were actually aliens who had taken over their bodies and were imposters for a number of years.
Possibly constructed from dark matter.
And that
from a black hole somewhere.
They finally made their way through the galaxy back to the wrestling world.
Oh yeah, they'll take you to an intergalactic cantina and tell you the whole story.
Dan Barry with that foreign object. Now, I don't want to see that. This is California. No guns and alcohol serving in the same place.
Put it away. Put it away. Yeah, the RockNES Monsters have been to the galaxy's edge and back.
No matter what happens right now, I'm going to hip toss the shit out of you.
Dan Barry calling a shot like Babe Ruth, and it says it's a hip toss coming.
Right now left field.
Yeah, that's something to look for. He's going for it right away. That's an unorthodox way to approach. Instead electing to go for that collar and elbow tie-up. Hammerlock.
If he does hip toss the shit out of Big Hunky Kev, I'm not cleaning it up.
And look at BHK now. And he keeps it. Great standing Greco-Roman wrestling by BHK. Dan Barry looking to reverse. Able to do it, but not really. He keeps going for it.
Dan Barry.
And wait a minute.
Yes.
Hip toss.
Dan Barry is deceptively strong, and he's deceptively quick.
And look at Detective Dan Barry now. Got hip tosses for everybody. Doesn't matter where you're from.
He's a gifted athlete and a very skilled wrestler.
Even his own tag team partner. And Banana almost went for a ride. One of our officials here, Nick Banano, nearly going for a ride there on that hip toss. Barry was out of control. The RockNES Monsters had to stop it.
You don't want to touch that striped shirt.
Beautiful Irish whip into the corner. Flying forearm, followed by a splash by Yuma. Now a tag team maneuver here. Beautiful. Straight out of the year 30-30.
Working so well as a team. Their calling card.
Their offense is so ahead of its time. It's as if they learned it in another universe. Banano gets down and counts to 2.5, but that's it. That lateral press from Big BHK is usually really difficult to power out from. Now this is smart tag team wrestling. These two guys are going to isolate Detective Dan Barry away from his opponent, who showed some frustration earlier, did Mick Moretti, when he was hip tossed by his own tag team partner. And that, he looked like he learned that from Compton.
If our planet was in danger, there aren't two people I would trust more than the RockNES Monsters.
Tag into BHK. Snapmare. Yuma sets him up, isolating Barry, and now the height on that beautiful drop kick. And there's just too much gravity in this universe to contain BHK.
He's used to the centrifugal force of the Crab Nebula.
And there he is. Goes for the splash, covered by Banano. 2 count, and only 2.
The gravitational pull of a black dwarf.
So much mass, indeed.
Even Neil deGrasse Tyson can't comprehend.
I actually talked to Yuma earlier. He said Neil deGrasse Tyson was just a figment of everyone's imagination, that he's actually, his name is Larzo from the planet Reptile. That's a quote from Yuma.
Well, I hope
Barry comes in. Moretti's now in. Moretti able to fight off the space cops. Beautiful offense now by Moretti. Bypass throws them into each other. Stalling suplex.
Moretti hooks the leg. He's send Yuma to another universe.
You can see the pain in Yuma as he grabs the back of his neck. I mean, literally all of his weight fell onto the back of the head of Yuma, and that's Earth gravity. That's, what is it, mass times Earth inertia times
equals MC
squared. Yeah.
Well, looks like Dan Barry wants to send Yuma's teeth into orbit.
And for Yuma, he's in a bad spot now. I mean, we watched Dan Barry fly all over downtown Los Angeles yesterday, displaying some athleticism that I don't think we thought we'd see from him. And instead goes for the trust fall on the chest, and it takes all the wind out of Yuma. Tag, and Mick Moretti's going to come back in. Doc Brown reference earlier. I really dug that. Really dug that.
And a Damian Demento reference.
That's exactly right. As we now look at what we see usually from Joey Ryan.
Is he got a blow pop?
He just rubbed it on his elbow, and that's disgusting. Lateral press, no leg hooked. Yuma uses both to kick out.
Can the RockNES Monsters find the fuel they need to power their rocket ship?
Fighting back is Yuma with those right hands and back fists. He stalled in the corner, did Mick Moretti. Moretti now to the outside. Elusive is Mick Moretti. Comes back in and
waist lock.
Beautiful. Go behind by Yuma, straight into that middle rope.
Makes the tag.
Blind tag on the partner. Not sure if Moretti knows there was a tag.
And here comes BHK like a comet.
Out of nowhere. Moretti's in huge trouble. BHK.
Like Haley's Comet. Once every 88 years.
And only a 2 count. And wow. He really kicked the hell out of Mick Moretti. Did BHK. I don't know how Moretti kicked out.
Moretti's got to be seeing stars right now.
Big right hand for Mick Moretti, and that beard seemed to have been the protection that BHK needed, and here he shows you why. He pulls out the tie in his beard. It's literally 12 inches long.
That is quite the beard. It's very big. It's Wookiee-esque.
Look at those forearms by BHK. Vicious offense, vicious striking. And BHK now punishing Mick Moretti in the corner. And when you learn things all over the universe, this is how you change the game.
Mick Moretti might be from Mars. Not too sure.
Look at BHK with that blind Enziguri kicking a man behind him. Had no idea if it would be accurate or not. It was.
Here comes George Jetson.
Back chop. Double boots.
Space Shuttle Kevin.
Oh my God, was that a stomp? And we can't see exactly how he landed, Loudon, but that looked like a stomp over the top rope on his prone opponent.
He landed like a SpaceX probe.
And that, all of his weight just landed on Moretti. This might be it here. Now cover, hooks the outside leg. But only a 2 count for BHK.
Elon Musk would love to have a conversation with the RockNES Monsters.
What interesting men these 2 men are.
Dan Barry now.
Wait, Barry pulls Yuma off.
Protecting his partner.
Big right knee from BHK. And they missed.
Dan Barry connects with that big boot.
Dan Barry uses BHK against Yuma.
He collides with his own partner, Mick Moretti now.
Beautiful package suplex right on the back of the neck lands BHK. A cover by Moretti, and only 2.5.
Almost got him. Almost got him with that suplex.
And I think everyone here in this building thought that was 3, including Mick Moretti, who shows dismay across his face as he looks towards his partner for answers.
idea. Just go to the top rope right now.
Dan Barry's got the answer. Go to the top rope.
Dan Barry's used to calling the shots.
I'm not going to the top rope.
He was definitely the leader of Team Tremendous.
Go to the top rope.
Looks as though Mick Moretti may take the advice of Dan Barry. Nope. Tap.
Yeah, I mean, this is a makeshift team we're seeing here. There's not a lot of communication.
Now Dan Barry and Mick Moretti, some dissension a little bit. And what we saw him do from the top rope last night was very interesting. And can he pull it off again? Dan Barry tripped up by the momentum of Moretti, who eats a boot to the face.
Their miscommunication definitely causing some problems.
And now look at BHK. He's up there. Dangerous territory.
Now Mick Moretti trying to make the save for his partner, Yuma.
Yuma comes through. Tornado DDT from Yuma.
360 degrees like the rings of Saturn.
And now will we see some more of this innovative intergalactic offense from the RockNES Monsters.
Here it comes.
Incredible.
Crashing down like a satellite dish.
And that's it.
That's a 3 count.
And what a sequence to end this match from the RockNES Monsters, as that offense was absolutely out of this world.